Hello and welcome to another InstaForex daily market analysis. For today I decided to cover euro dollar versus US dollar, Bitcoin versus US dollar, dollar index, gold market, crude oil and NASDAQ 100. I will start with the euro versus US dollar first. Market is progressing pretty much like expected. Yesterday alerted about potential for the downside movement towards the 1.0700 mark, and we're very close actually. Market already reached 1.0725. I still don't see any sign of the strength. The dollar index strength is helping. You can see the dollar index just broke the 105 mark, and it's taking this weekly tail from the mid-February this year, so there is a chance for even further rally on the dollar index, which is pretty much helping the euro dollar, which is inverted chart of the dollar index. So when the dollar index is rising, euro dollar is going down because of the negative correlation between those two instruments. So we can see that there is a still chance for the 1.0700 to be on the test on the weekly time frame, and then the next one will be 1.0660 mark, and so on and so forth. On the hourly time frame, we had a natural pullback so far. Now we have some mini exhaustion intraday. Market is rallying, but still no significant sign of strength, no bigger absorption on anything. So the natural pullbacks like this and this are always possible. Overall direction from my view is to the downside. Bitcoin is it's finally taking this mini trading range that we had in the last couple of days. So there is a breakout of 10-20 day moving average and the breakout of consolidation, which is together a strong sign for the further downside moment. And I see potential for the market to retake a 60,000 mark, or even to go towards the 59,000 mark. This will be the logical objective for this downside breakout. And then if we'll see the bigger drop, so there will be a chance for this consolidation to be on the test, which is around all the way around 54,000 and the 52,000 mark. So hourly time frame, we can see that strong downside movement and no bigger reaction from buyers after this strong initial candle. So this is actually a very strong sign for the further downside movement. Now let's speak about the gold market after this rally. So we had yesterday, this is the first sign of weakness that I see. There was a 1, 2, 3 days up, but yesterday we had a close of the high. Market closed around in the middle around 22.52 mark. So far market is trading inside of the previous day range. Hourly time frame had this pullback towards the 22.30 mark, and now is holding this hourly moving averages. But again, I would like to see more constructive chart. If the market will just re-break 22.34 or so, there will be a chance for a deeper pullback on the daily towards 22.22 or even 22.07. Interesting enough to say here that even the dollar index, despite the dollar index strength in the last couple of days, and so on short term, the gold didn't react too much about that dollar index strength. Seems like the gold demand is stronger than the dollar strength, and we can see that that's why we call this a relative strength. But it's eventually, if the dollar index will spike higher and so on, that can also affect gold, and potentially, at least if nothing more, just for gold to do correction in the daily time frame. So pay attention for potential correction, but still we need a confirmation for that. Crude oil is holding strong after the breakout of this rising pattern here, and we had an inside outside pattern here in the weekly. We took this tail from 2 weeks ago, and so far market is holding well, building higher lows, and we are around 85 mark. The next upside objective is all the way around 89 mark, 89.30 mark. NASDAQ 100, we can see that there is a chance for the further downside movement at this point. This market is pretty much extended since I would say since November mid-November, beginning of November last year, we didn't even have a close below our moving average in a weekly time frame. So, and this area here in the last, I will say, 2 months or so, this contraction in the price action and more like a very tight pattern here, this can result with an initial sell-off and beginning of potential drop towards the, at least towards the 17,350, but the first objective will be a 17,800 mark. That'll be all for this update, guys. Hope that you have this will be helpful for you, and feel free to subscribe on our YouTube channel, and speak to you soon.